Alright, today we're going to be talking about Doctor Strange. Alright, and how we usually do this. Evan, go.
I enjoyed Doctor Strange because it was like a visual thrill ride. I think it gave. I'm willing to say it gave Inception a run for its money. It was. It didn't look fake anywhere. It looked real the entire time, all the way through, and I really enjoy Benedict Cumberbatch, and I was really happy to see him in this movie. It was surprising for me to see him try to play an American where he had his own funky accent, along with Mads Mikkelsen. Holy crap! I really enjoy him. I wish he had a bit more screen time, and I definitely wish. I thought it was just great.
Kevin?
I don't know what this guy's talking about with Inception because it's been too long since I've seen that movie. But I did like the kaleidoscopy buildings. And they were turning and twisted and stuff.
Yeah,
in
that's.
the mirror realm
I think that's just.
stuff.
He was referring to that part.
Oh, okay.
Because they did that in Inception. I think that was the first place I'd ever seen something like that.
Yeah.
But this movie, like, outdid that.
It did. That's why I said it gave it a run for its money.
Yeah, I like the kaleidoscopy buildings, and like the magic and stuff was cool, and I liked how he got dumped on top of that mountain. That was funny.
Oh, that was cool. Yeah.
You know, if he wants back, he'll learn. He'll figure it out.
Like a trial by fire kind of thing.
Eventually.
Trial by
Eventually.
snow.
Someone can last 30 minutes up here. With you, you'll probably last 2. Later. No. For me, what makes a movie, especially a Marvel movie, is the villain. I enjoyed Mads Mikkelsen a lot. I just wish he had more screen time. I also wish he was a bit more expressive. You actually get to see a somber side of him where he starts to like cry. I liked it, but his facial expression didn't change at all. One thing I do want to mark the movie on was I don't know where they're footing the bill. I don't know where they're deciding to make their cuts, but this movie, when I saw Ant-Man, when I saw Iron Man, when I see any of the like Captain America, when I watch all the other Marvel movies, they give you adequate backstory. At least I think they do. Like you, as each movie progresses, you learn a little bit more about the characters' past lives, and I really enjoy that. It actually makes you like the characters. But one thing I'm going to dock this movie on was when it came to, I cannot say his name correctly, Caecilius. There we go. When it came to Caecilius or Mads Mikkelsen, everything about him, when they talked about his past and his defiance, that was all exposition. They, instead of showing you a little something, the only thing you really got was in the beginning of the movie where he uses actual metal or actual knives or swords and cuts the guy's head off, and then after that it's all, I don't know what you'd call that, energy weapons the entire time.
Yeah.
It just seemed, I don't know, it seemed really phoned in my opinion. That, or maybe there was, and after they're like, wow, this movie's already 2 hours? Fuck it.
Now, for me to touch back on the visuals where you were talking about, I thought that the visuals in this movie were fantastic. Everything looked really good. And, like, I'd never done acid or any kind of, like, trip out drugs. But I have a feeling it would be something like watching this movie.
It was visually stunning.
And what was the main, like, the god's name that they were, like, trying to defeat? He was like
Dormammu.
Okay. So he had like this color and this sort of like black with a little bit of purple like sparkly like rock type of like look and color to him.
Periwinkle?
And maybe, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to see what that looks like. Not gonna disagree with you. But his when he like chose to go that route of like, serving under, yeah, maybe something like that. Serving under this
If you want to know what Periwinkle looks like, right here. Edit that in.
You can look it up.
No, you're gonna edit it right here. Now over here.
Fuck, you just gave me a lot
Over
of work
here and
to
over
do.
here.
I ain't doing that shit.
On an
So
editing
anyway,
standpoint, wham!
when this dude, when he decided to like take that path of following him, you know what I mean? like if you see his eyes, like that whole like matter that guy was made out of started to take his like eyes over, and so it's the other followers too, and that sort of like attention to detail was really cool in this movie, and I don't know, that was just a really high point for me. It was really cool. Those eyes looked really cool, and it was kind of like, when you look into someone's eyes, they always say in like all these different cultures that's like the person's soul, basically.
The eyes of the windows.
And so
of the
basically, him following this dude turned his soul like that way, like power, evil, consumption, all this type of stuff. I just thought that was a really nice touch. It was really cool, and I didn't want it to go unnoted in this video because I really enjoyed it a lot. It brought a lot more to the character.
I agree with that. Another thing I want to mention is this has got to be one of the. If I ever had to say there were 5 movies I've ever wanted to watch in 3D, this would have been one of them. I can't handle 3D. I don't know what it is, but every 20 minutes I gotta take the glass off because I get a really, really bad striking headache. And then when there's the 21st minute where it looks like, oh, that would look really awesome in 3D. And I don't want to have to fight that, but I kind of wish I saw it in 3D because when you go that little thrill ride, it looked like an actual roller coaster. I think I would have enjoyed it. I think because we sat in the comfy ass seat, the comfy ass recliner seats, there should have been like a little bucket there just for that screening because we saw it in XD or IMAX quality, whatever you want to call it. That I will admit, the XD showing made it much more phenomenal.
Yeah, the XD was really awesome.
Oh yeah, Tilda Swinton.
Yeah, there you go, Tilda Swinton. Go for it.
I actually, I liked her quite a bit. Like she wasn't overbearing. Like she wasn't. I kind of wanted more of her.
Yeah, same here.
You see her in the very beginning, complete badass. Mm-hmm. You see her come in towards the middle again, complete badass. And then she has to go away now. But, I mean, I kind of wanted to see a little bit more of her. I really did like her tactics. Again, there was a lot of exposition talking about how she's merciless yet kind and all that other stuff. I thought she was a smart ass, kind of like Strange, but, like, I don't really know how it is. Like, when they were talking about teachings and learnings, they were kind of butting heads a few times.
Yeah, I liked her. I enjoyed her a lot. She did a really good job. The character was really good. What did you think about her right hand man, basically?
That would be Mordo. Credit scene. I really enjoy how the movie starts as him being the prime disciple. Mm-hmm. We have laws; they must be obeyed. We cannot go against them. And the moment there's that betrayal scene where the truth is finally given, you watch his slow descent into being the next antagonist in Doctor Strange 2, Stranger.
See, the thing for
Doctor
me,
Stranger.
I liked his acting and everything, but from the very beginning, I don't know where it was, but I just sort of saw oh, I think this guy's gonna turn into a bad guy.
Yeah.
He and then when they were telling him all about her using the power of the Dormammu. It just kind of seemed like he wanted to stray off from this path. He didn't want to just, you know what I mean? For me, it just seemed like they just wanted to hurry up and make him a bad guy. It seemed rushed. I don't know why. I don't think they had to do it in this movie and just put it out like that quick. I don't know. I just felt like I liked the character a lot better when he was sort of on their side. Mm-hmm. And so I was just no, don't go away, don't do that. Come on, don't be stupid like that. What did you think of the librarian?
Him being completely what seemed to be stoic. I loved his harshness, and as the movie progressed, he turned out to be a lot more just likable character. I knew I was gonna like him the moment he's sitting there reading a book and listening to Beyonce.
He was one of the highlights of the movie for me. I really enjoyed him. The actor is he's really good. I want to see him in more stuff.
What I really did like about it was pretty much near the end where he's completely stoic, stalwart, and then he finally lets out a laugh. That was great. Benedict Wong, and his character was named Wong. What do you call a typecast?
Poor bastard. You got anything else to put in, Kevin, after hearing everything we've said? Or are you just sort of sticking with what you already said?
Well, when you get on the topic of actors and stuff, that is like way not my forte, so I'm lost.
All right,
But
so
like when you watch the
screw
movie,
actors.
do you think like everybody did a good job, or were there anybody that stand out, or did anybody stand out for bad reasons? Or...
Do you think of there parts that should be improved?
All right.
Stop looking at me like a jackass.
It's hard not to. You may as well tell me not to breathe either.
So at the end of the day, I enjoyed this movie a lot, but I wouldn't put it at like my top favorite Marvel movies. But it's not a bad movie, and it's not good. It's I don't know. It's above good,
Where would you
but
rate
it's
it?
not great.
Out of the Marvel movies out there, excluding the Avengers movies, and I kind of want to say Captain America: Civil War because that was an Avengers 2.5.0. But
So like my favorites that just come off the top of my head.
like, where would you place it?
Do you mean like the MCU or
Yes.
just any Marvel?
MCU.
MCU. Oh, fudge. Okay, well, I don't know, like somewhere in the middle maybe, or maybe just a little bit higher than middle, because my favorite movies are like I don't know, I just love Captain America. So Captain America: The Winter Soldier, I love that movie. It's like an old like throwback to like 70s like espionage type of stuff. The music is amazing in that movie. The first Iron Man is awesome. God, I gotta be forgetting something.
Okay, let's see. You want me to help you out?
Yeah,
Let's see.
go for it.
There's Iron Man, which we already covered. There's Captain America, which we already covered. There is Hulk is just there. Black Widow's getting her own movie pretty soon. Hawkeye might be getting his own movie.
Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. I love those
That's
guys.
one of my tops. Also, Ant-Man. I really enjoyed Ant-Man a lot. It was just like really funny and different. And
Thor. We keep forgetting about Thor.
he's
For me,
he's the bottom of the list.
He's the
He's
bottom.
good for me. With everybody else, but by himself, I don't really care for it that
Yeah,
much.
it was. I kept forgetting about Thor. I kept forgetting because I'm
Yeah.
like, I know I'm missing someone. What's that long-haired bastard's name? You should know this, right?
And this one's not a popular one. A lot of people don't like this one, but I really enjoyed Iron Man 3. There was a lot of problems, but there was a lot of stuff in that movie I really enjoyed a lot. So
I like
yeah.
the villain. I
So-
liked how he was the puppet master, but that's a whole different review.
So probably Doctor Strange. I put like fifth or sixth from the top of my favorite MCU Marvel movies, I guess.
Just due to the visuals, for me, it was it looked like a common Marvel movie. Like, it didn't bring a whole lot of new to the table other than visuals. It was great. The characters they seemed a little flim-floppy. I like Strange, but I don't know where his head was other than he was selfish all the way up until the end. I would probably place it on number 6 or 7, almost like you would, because I enjoy Captain America, not so much for the patriotism that he instills, but I love his morals. I like his ideals. And
Yeah.
I like how everything that he stands for consistently gets challenged, not in the way of government, not in the way it's more of a moral standing, and I enjoy that a lot.
About Captain America again too, like he doesn't back down from, like, if he believes in something, he's not gonna just whatever, walk away from his cause or something. He's gonna like fight to the death for what he believes is right. That's what I like about Captain America.
I can
Yeah,
go all day.
yeah, that's a good one. Kevin, what would you you don't have to like think too far into it, but
What would you rate it?
top of the Marvel movies, bottom of the Marvel
I give
movies.
it the face.
I enjoy doing this to you.
Well, I'm not gonna put it in a list of
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
whatever,
Yeah.
but I give it a good solid B. It's a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
It's not a great movie. It's not a shitty movie.
Right, but where
It's
would
all-
you put it in the MCU?
I just said I'm not gonna do that, and now you're telling me to do that.
I wanted you to do that. You can say everything else. I still want you to do it.
All right, well, that's our movie chat for Doctor Strange. Thanks for watching.